I'm doing it for my daughter.
You don't think that was like a spell or something?
It is what that is.
Yeah, it's a big spell.
It's a beta test to see how much control you got.
Yeah. I mean, we're already out of the Trump
covering people's mouths to dehumanize them.
Isn't that like a big thing? An energy spell? Like
it's
you create separation.
Yeah.
You can't control people unless you divide them. So if you go to a good school, they'll teach you that. I didn't. I'm, apparently short trash. But like Plato, and I didn't study any of that. It's all about dividing people to control them. And if you come from a good family, and to go to a good school, you learn that.
No, yeah, you go to the public.
It works. It works.
Yeah, it gets. Who's the the new skin race people? Like, who would you put into that group?
What do you mean by skin
not
race?
Skin race. What do we just call it?
Skin race.
Skin race. That's what we call it. Serpent race.
RH negative.
RH negative.
They don't care about your skin color for that either.
No. Yeah,
they care about if you're part of the. Yeah.
It's funny how many black people there are in the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Boule, it's called.
Yeah, isn't that crazy though?
Isn't it the Browns, the Carters, the Jones?
What are you saying? DEI ruined the Illuminati?
Yes.
You did, because P. Diddy.
If I was in the Illuminati, I wouldn't want those people around.
Well, so
why would you want that?
Oh, come on, Sam! You just got here. Now you're being all rough. You want Bill Bellamy to leave?
And dude,
did you see the guy Jonathan Oddie?
No.
It was in 2018. It was a funny video, okay? And it was a guy who was in one of Trump's hotels in Miami. And he put an American flag on the desk, and he was shooting a gun off. He had a wetsuit on.
Oh, my God.
Barefoot. And you can see the security cam footage. And then he was from Dancing Bear, those pornos of like the fake bachelorette parties.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
What the?
Okay. Yeah, dude, the security footage is hilarious.
He's Puff Daddy.
Okay, watch this.
That looks like the hole where Puff Daddy put that beating on Cabrina or whatever.
He's doing it now, too. Whoa,
so they put on socks and ran away from the cops on this floor.
Wow.
I like the music.
What, they put Vaseline on the floor? That's a wicked good prank.
It's just socks on marble, dude. It don't work.
That's great.
Look at him.
He's doing great.
He's trying to.
Oh, that's impressive.
Wow.
What is he doing?
So then he got shot 3 times in the leg. So it cuts to this. So
It's not that he's lost to the American people. He's embarrassed about the Stormy situation. Okay.
This is a Secret Service.
Time in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My service dog. Yeah. Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies. Okay. They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross.
Rick Ross?
And Khaled.
Oh.
They're all gay. Okay.
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy.
Well, 3 years ago was like, this guy's crazy.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter.
Hamas.
Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas. Hamas.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter. Okay. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
That's the occult shit.
How do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was my
Sounds Brazilian.
He's South African, but it sounds like.
Okay. I had settlement with Sean. Okay. Against Donald Trump. Okay, because he used to belong to their side. You understand? He used to belong to that illuminated group that I told you about, which is an elite group, okay, of individuals which run the whole country. Alright?
Alright.
Basically, what I did you tell him how, did you explain to him about the message? Or
Please. Elaborate.
On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically, I went to Donald Trump. I went through the gates. I took I jumped the fence and I took the American flag, I put it in the front desk and I blew up the chandelier. Basically, what I did that for is to transmit a statement to the American people and to Donald Trump that we're not accepting any more corruption and abuse from their system of friends. Okay? Donald's still blind because he thinks that he let Hillary off the hook and she's okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying, okay. Keep going.
It ain't like that. The CIA and them, they want to do the same thing that he did to JFK, okay?
All right.
Why? Because they want the United States to fall. They've already been creating a state of chaos and confusion in the United States, and they want the United States to fall. Donald was against their agenda and won the presidency, okay? He did get help from Russia. He did get help from the Saudis. He also got help from a lot of Republicans in here, which is the electoral college vote. And he got a lot of support from Republican people, okay?
From what?
The elections year.
Republican people.
Holly Robinson Pete.
Okay. The elections, they weren't fair, but he wanted the electoral college vote.
The electrical college vote, you just
the
said.
Republican vote, basically, got him through.
This guy's
Okay.
100% truth, though.
So yeah, it was all. The only reason I remembered it was because it was like a weird ass guy from back in 2018. Then when the Diddy shit came out, which I was wouldn't shut up about for 3 years because I couldn't. I was like, yo, did you know hear about this? Because everybody's snitching now. His bodyguard, that Jaguar Wright chick sounds like the DJ from the Warriors. What she tells. And so,
I like Jaguar. Yeah,
and she tells all, and so I love it. Like more snitching. I'm not. Those mafia guys all have a podcast now. It's great.
Which ones?
The whole mafia has a fucking podcast.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like,
I know.
You know, and people get like, I don't know, Stockholm syndrome. Like, well, I don't like him. He's a snitch. I'm like, I'm not in the mob. Good. Keep snitching. I want to hear the story. So
that guy. Yeah. The pod.
So
Michael
he
Franchese.
names, dude. He names not Michael Franchese, but that Audi guy.
Yeah.
He starts naming connections to Hillary. He's Ron Burkle, who's a producer on a lot of movies.
So he's not lying.
Not at all. And then he disappears.
That guy. Audi?
Yeah. And I think he's actually in witness protection, not dead. Because so I didn't know this at the time because I didn't look into it, but he had been broke and all of a sudden he has $5 million because that's what Diddy paid him. He thought Diddy was still going to kill him.
Huh.
And his wife was one of Diddy's lawyers in Miami, his ex-wife.
His ex-wife is one of Diddy's lawyers?
Yeah. He names Ben Meislis as a connection to the Boule. That's that Midas touch. You ever see Midas touch fucking like politics? All these like where it's like a young person saying Biden's great. The same guys that ran the thing on Rogan of he said the N-word. Remember they made that thing? That was they're like a hit team in DC for political hits. The Meislis brothers. It's called the Midas touch. So they're connected to it. Epstein is a blackmail thing. Diddy's thing is a blackmail thing. Hugh Hefner was the same.
Oh yeah, he used to get he used to have the wipe tunnels and the cell phone wipe tunnel. You'd walk through it. It was the first guy.
When they go George Soros, like, you know, he went around with Nazis helping to pick out shit.
They're in there.
Yeah, and it goes, so debunking of it. And they're like, well, he did, but he didn't like it.
He was so sad about it. He was like, they're in there.
Yeah, that guy hates Jews. He's a fucking Frankist. The guy founded Brandeis University. William Brandeis had the daughter of Jacob Frank on a locket because he's a Frankist. And they have a feminist magazine called Lilith Magazine. Now, if you were really that Jewish, Lilith would not be a thing you'd proudly put on your magazine. That'd be like Sam Smith in his devil hat and you're Christian. Yeah. So all that network got in America, all of it. And it's a mixture of they're all, you could see them just in, right in open. Like WEF and the State Department and the Council on Foreign Relations, it's actually kind of nice when you think about it. All the Nazis we saved from, the CIA is OSS merging with the fucking German SS to form the CIA.
And Rusty.
And
Rusty.
And my boy Rusty.
He always has smokes on him.
Rusty Cole.
This is the first year without Rusty. They're doing like the meeting in a row. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Rusty before we drink this baby.
Yo, he's in the back.
Yo, I'm going to pour out a baby for Rusty on this.
Yeah, he would have said, yo.
Who's Rusty?
No, he was
just the best guy. Yeah,
He's just a good dude.
You had to be in a certain time and place to know Rusty.
Yeah, he was just that G that was always down to get a beer after work.
You ever see the Chase logo of Chase Bank?
No, what is it?
It's a fucking swastika.
Oh, it is?
I mean, look at it for 5
I thought it was a sapphire. Oh.
They call it the octagon, but it is not the octagon.
It's also the OCP logo from RoboCop.
Salmon Chase.
Well, it's a very, ancient symbol. It was a brand in decline, really. And Now it's the fucking chase thing. So they're all into that sigil shit. That's all branding is getting a sigil that people have in their subconscious, like a swoosh or the Nike swoosh or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all that shit is. It's
That's
all
the rings of Saturn, right? The Nike swoosh.
no, no, I don't think so. I think it's Nike. The fucking Nike's
Oh,
a running bitch.
The god, or
Yeah,
the
and
mythical.
that's you was still the chick that designed it. The head of Nike's like, well, maybe I'll learn to like it. And here's your $5 or whatever.
Yeah, on Fiverr.
But what is the swoosh meant to represent?
Nike, the
Goddess of victory?
I guess.
Why? Because it's a wing?
I get like I really don't know. You probably can find out.
Goddess of victory.
Got golden sandals symbol and wings, so they were like shoes.
Palace and sticks.
All of history is the battle of fascists versus perverts.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah.
evil versus snake.
Damn.
There's a lot of like revolving door action. So sometimes there's perverts with the fascists and vice versa. And that's the whole fight. And you get two choices every time. Do you want great reset or great awakening? Those are your two choices. Right now, you'll hear those phrases, great awakening.
Yeah,
That's
great
like
reset.
the right.
Yeah.
It's always you're in that stupid, like, I don't know, it's Masonic, that like duality.
Yeah.
You
Black
can't have
ball,
a
white ball.
yeah.
What was that thing you were talking about last pod, Sam? The Latin phrase, "We're out of the grasp of."
Sic transit gloria?
Yeah.
That just means thus fades the glory of the world. It's just when people talk about stuff in falling into decline. Proclaims. Oh no.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like a thin.
Yeah.
It said he proclaims Jewish American Heritage Month. I thought it was his Jewish American Heritage Month.
My.
I'm proclaiming my Jewish American Heritage Month. There's the proclamation. We never read this in full. I feel bad about that.
Well, there's no time like the present.
I only skimmed it. Well, my eyes went immediately to the word Holocaust.
Right here.
No, the one that's 2 paragraphs down. So I guess they use it again. Jews
You
during
know,
the Holocaust.
You know, Jehovah Witnesses were in the Holocaust.
Were they?
Yeah,
How'd they get them over there?
they're in Germany. That's I mean, when I was a kid, we went to the Holocaust Museum to look at the Jehovah Witness.
Yeah.
You know, so there's like you go through, and there's a little part, this is like a plaque. It says gypsies, Jehovah Witnesses, and gays. And one little fucking. They were not the Beyonce of the Holocaust.
They
put it
lumped
that way.
they lumped them in with the gays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was like a purple triangle instead of a pink one. I
Damn.
think. Yeah. But anyway, that's how you know the Holocaust happened. There were other people there that saw the whole thing.
Purple triangles, red stars, and blue balloons. See, it was 100% real.
Yellow clovers.
I'm gonna make this into a cereal one day with sugar and give the fat ones diabetes.
I didn't know.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. So look at this. The symbology here. It's everyone who died in the Holocaust that wasn't Jewish, they get a triangle that's part of the Jewish star,
But not the whole star.
but not the whole star. So
what am I, Palestine?
you're part of the. That's so funny. Isn't that interesting?
I like this like cut sheet from fucking Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dad on the design.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you like when they put, I can't remember which people got acquitted at Nuremberg, a couple of Nazis, and the reason they got acquitted, their defense was like, well, we were just copying your eugenics program in America, which was the state of the art. America's much worse about eugenics. They got that from us.
Yeah.
So they got to acquit them because like, the Pledge of Allegiance. Did you know there's a Pledge of Allegiance? Like a socialist invented it,
Really?
and it used to be a Sig Heil,
No way.
except you make your hand more up a little bit. You can see it on Wikipedia.
Let's look up who invented Pledge of Allegiance. Let's check. Let's
Yeah,
dig
and,
into
and
this.
they changed.
I never felt good reading the Pledge of Allegiance.
I've never done it once.
It always felt weird to me.
There's a picture. Yeah, Francis Bellamy, and then
Bill Bellamy's
not that
grandfather.
one. That's after. That's after they had to change it.
So
Why the fuck are we reading a Pledge of Allegiance written by a French?
Socialist. That's a great question. Oh, there. It just showed it. You could. Yeah, there we go.
What the fuck?
There's the original Pledge of Allegiance.
The
Bill
Bellamy salute.
The old Bellamy salute.
Wow, look at that. How interesting is that?
Man.
Yeah. So it was bad optics later in the war.
Yeah. Interesting.
I wonder
Is
if
this the
Bill
guy?
Bellamy said, "Man, my grandfather was lethal."
It was.